I think the open mic nights are a really fun environment for people. Nick is a very friendly, open person. Even if you haven't met him, the first time you meet him, he'll come up and shake your hand and start talking to you for a little while. And his passion comes across, and his sense of, I don't know if camaraderie is the word, but he wants to be your friend. He wants to get to know you, and he wants you to enjoy what he's doing and what other people are doing.
Oh, I'm a lost little boy, and I know what I like. I'm a lost little boy, and I know what I like. I'm a lost little boy, won't you pull down the blinds for me?
Music is a way of, kind of switching off, I suppose. It's almost a form of meditation, because it's something to concentrate on and lose yourself in.
We're setting fire to our insides for fun, collecting names of the lovers that went wrong, the lovers that went wrong. And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky one. Most of us are heaving through.
It just makes you, it makes you feel an array of emotions, and it's almost like, when you don't want to sort of think about your own emotions, and you want to sort of take yourself out of the moment, you can focus in on some sort of music. You can write it, or you can play it, or sing it, or you can listen to it.
For me, it's definitely helped with my confidence and given me more faith in my singing abilities. I was always one of those people growing up who, you'd sing along to everything on the radio and, on your CDs when you're at home on your own. But I'd never, ever had the confidence to do it in public. I get nervous even if I'm singing in the house and I hear my mum walking around. I shut up.
Your machine, I save your messages just to hear you speak.
Nick has often said that one of the reasons he likes to do the open mic nights, not only as a way of introducing people to great acts in the local area and up-and-coming artists in St Albans, is he wanted to help build up people's confidence and use it as a way of meeting people like it's done for him. And he feels that music is something that brings people together from all walks of life, even if it's not the same styles of music, the same artists. Music is something that everybody loves, and it's one thing that really brings people together. It's a real universal language. And so for him, that was a really big thing of, well, it's helped me, so I'll use what I know and what I've done to help others.
Please put your hands together for Jerry the Dragon Slayer.
Because it's their language and they are communicating, and everyone can respond to it, no matter what country they're from or age or gender or whatever. They really can focus in on it.
No sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she goes away. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always.
I like both the nights to be quite relaxed, especially in the audience, because I've been to a lot of other nights, whether they're open mic nights or just music nights, and particularly in London, where everything's very formal and everyone, and it's kind of like you're not allowed to talk in between songs, and you're not allowed to, and that's fine because you can focus in on the music a little bit more. But I prefer to think of it as a more kind of interactive experience with the audience, and if people are talking, then surely there's a way you can sort of like sort that out as a performer and actually try and grab people's attention. But sometimes you won't be able to, you know, and that's just part of it. You know, sometimes you'll get a receptive audience and sometimes you won't. And it's kind of like the most real experience that you can get, because I hate trying to control it too much, because people don't feel relaxed when you try and control it. You want people to feel relaxed. You want people to go in there and feel like it's a night out with some music, as opposed to it's all about the music and nothing else. It doesn't, you know, and that can be fine. I mean, if you're in a theatre or something like that, then sure, it's just kind of understood that that's what happens, you know. But an open mic night, I feel there should be a little bit more sort of, you know, it's about everyone. It's not just about the musicians.
When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave can hold my body down.
He came along one Tuesday and said to me, can I sing? And I said, all right, well, you know, do you want, you know, what have you got? Have you got a guitar? Is this sort of a backing track sort of thing?
There ain't no grave could hold my body down.
And I thought, oh, great, you know, because that's, to me, that's quite refreshing. And it's great because he came along and he did that initially, and he's got a very powerful voice.
Running over the same old ground, but have we found the same old fears? Wish you were here.
Really, really fun, and it's really made me feel more social, more outgoing, more willing to be like, yeah, no, I won't read this chapter of this book tonight. I'll actually go out and see people. So it's been wonderful for that.
And that's what happens, you know. He sort of started off by himself and then meets other musicians, and that tends to happen with quite a lot of people, you know, that they, even if they can't play an instrument, they end up doing something. They end up forming a group or a duo of some sort, and that's what he's done, you know, and now he's just part of the furniture. So Alex's confidence has really, really grown in terms of his performance.
There ain't no grave could hold my body down.
It was quite weird because I actually, off the back of this, because I was having such fun doing it, even if I didn't feel I was the best singer in the world, I ended up auditioning for a musical recently. I ended up getting the part and was in the play, and that wouldn't have happened had I not started doing these open mic nights, if I hadn't have felt just a tiny bit more confident about it. So I guess I have Nick to thank for that.
When you notice what has happened to certain performers and certain musicians, it's just incredibly fulfilling, you know. And again, I can relate to that because I've been on, you know, that journey myself, and everyone's on their own little journey. And as I say, it doesn't matter what your abilities are in the first place. You know, everyone starts somewhere, and they continue, and they, you know, hopefully get better, or they might even stay the same, but if it's giving them satisfaction and fulfillment to come down and sing those songs every week, then that gives me a lot of pleasure.